here to talk to members of our legislature and key staffers about a little bit about what the whole professional salon world is doing and why we need to be here, letting them know what our issues are, what's going on in those small businesses, and how they can help us.
The tax legislation that the salon section is dealing with now deals with tip income. And the problem we have is that we have got Congress having defined the tax code, having defined tip income in the tax code as being wages paid by the employer. When in fact, any of us who employ people in salons don't control those tips, don't directly benefit from those tips, but have an undefined liability that's sitting there. And we have an opportunity to obtain a tax credit that would be a dollar-for-dollar credit against that liability.
I introduced legislation that I think is very important for our salon owners. What it does is it provides a credit for salon owners that have to collect FICA taxes from their employees, the cosmetologists that work for them. And if restaurant owners get a tax credit for collecting FICA taxes from their employees, their service workers who are depending on these tips for a great part of their income, well, I think salon owners fit into that category, and I think they should be treated the same.
I would encourage anyone that is concerned about this bill to really get involved, because it's important for our industry to help get this bill passed so that salon owners like myself who pay out taxes with tips can get that tip tax credit back to us.
So, you know, when they say politics is not a spectator sport, it's not. So if you have an issue like this legislation, the tax fairness legislation that I introduced that helps salon owners, helps cosmetologists with their taxes, get involved in the process, learn the issues that are important to your profession, and get out there and vote and support members of Congress and state officials that are sympathetic to your position and want to help.
I think that people see the political process as something that's extremely complicated and difficult, and in reality, it's much simpler. And in every experience where I've ever worked with a salon owner or anyone in the industry and they became involved, they had a smile on their face afterwards. It was much easier and much more fulfilling than they ever had.